What is up, YouTube world? Got another fun and exciting couple stacks of mail I've been building up. Back to more cold up here. Still not as bad as the cities because they've had ice down there. More snow than us. Not as cold. Last week it was pretty much a push. Whereas it was dirty fingernails, so that's gonna be negative for me, but it's always nice to see them get some actual cold weather and just hear the absolute bitching and piss moaning, and it's nice. Because usually up here when we get 40 below, it's whatever. For them, well, it's a big thing, but still, it's like the end of the world. It's like, no, that's... figure something out. So, make this on a Friday afternoon. Just tired. I think I've already got, and I know it's a lot of people work a lot more hours than I, but I think I'm at 48 hours today, and I got at least nine-ish tomorrow, if I'm lucky. So hopefully I'll be lucky and that'll be it, and come home and fucking crash. So here's some fun cards. Pick this up, and then this from one of the same sellers I've been picking some stuff up from. Noticed a bunch of different sellers popping up with a lot of the stuff that I like. So I've been trying to hold off. I know I bought far too much from one, which will be in over the next couple weeks, but this one I wanted to put a bid on and I fucked up. Thankfully it didn't go too high. I love Gixxen. I haven't used it forever and a day. That's the sniping site, Gixxen.com, Gixen. But I was watching a bunch of Flaccos go off. I think not this past Thursday, but the Thursday before. This one's to 25. And I'd lost, I don't know, 4 or 5 in a row. Guy had a bunch of stuff up. Nothing more than I really like him as a player. Yes, he's probably on his way out in Baltimore, but at the same time, it doesn't discount that he's a fairly steady player. He reminds me of this decade's Kerry Collins. Little more talent, but I mean, it's basically very similar. And I want to pick up an auto. So I do a quick right near the end. If I'm watching, I might as well I punch it in on my phone. Everything's through the phone. And I think instead of $9.06, I put $90.60. I was like, fuck. So, I mean, it went for only like 14, but still more than I wanted to pay for that particular one. But what can you do? A couple here. First up, see some schmutz on the inside of the top load. It's taking away a little bit from the card. 2013. Black refractor, Panini Prism, Leonard Hankerson auto, 4 of 25. Got a couple Hurricanes friends that are probably in the vying for that, and then a Jimmy Purcell Sweet Spot auto, 2 150. Out of, I think, 05 or 03? 04. Split the difference. 04 Sweet Spot. another, I think, this might be from the same one that I got the Ricky and Vinny. So Ronnie Lott, Fabric of the Game, to 100. Hide that friend, because that's going to a buddy. Timmy Dwight. Loved him at Iowa. Love that he's able to come to my Chargers. I've got said it before in a couple other videos. Any Iowa players, I've got a good family friend who way back when, even probably before I was conceived, was my dad's AA sponsor back in like 79, 77, 78, 79, somewhere in there. So I've been friends with this family, and they have a cabin on a lake up here. So I was able to get an autograph from him, or from Tim Dwight through him, on a hat, and then on I think a notepad piece of paper. I keep telling him, bring Tim Dwight and some of these guys up here. I want to meet like a Tavian Banks and who else? Brad Banks, the old quarterback. So Chuck Long, bring them all up. So I'm always looking Tim Dwight stuff. Moral of the story, long story longer. Out of UD top tier, triple game used. Aaron Brooks, Joe Horn, Ricky Williams. This guy, I thought he was going to be a stud. Injuries just absolutely derailed his career. Dan Morgan to 25. Don Shula, Edgerrin James to 100. What up, Denny? Anquan Bolden, Initial Steps to 100. And then the main one out of this grouping, there's a bunch going off at the same time, and this was the main one I wanted to go after. The first 150, I think, are autoed. This is 97 to 1989. And I want to auto this guy. I'd like to get him in every uniform he's played for, but I don't know what he's got out there. This is Tampa Bay. Baltimore would be another one. I think he was in Dallas for a smidge. And the Jets. Love these cards. I mean, these are some of my holy grails from my, would have been the end of my teenage years. Out of 99 score, the 10th anniversary of Vinny Testaverde. Which, again, he had a long career and very, I won't say underrated, but underappreciated to a degree. Got this. Always picking up JJ's. It's a nice little Marlin tail there to 50. Thankfully, I looked at this dude's auctions, and he had this one going off like 2 minutes before the JJ, and I don't have it. I'm fairly certain of that. And it's a fairly decent copy. Centering left to right's probably 55-45 or 60-40. Up and down's probably about the same. But it's to 25 out of 11 Topps Chrome. Black refractor, Bilal Paul on card auto. So, for that collection, which I very rarely pick anything up of anymore, it's nice to find something I'm fairly certain I don't have, and then get it for what I consider a steal. Thankfully, I guess for collecting purposes, he's out basically most of the year, or half the year this year, so out of sight, out of mind. Got this for opening bid. Don't put a new box cutter blade in and cut yourself. It's not fun. Topps Prime. Jace the Sun will come out tomorrow. 5 of 10. The nice glove or shoe right there. Ball, the wristband, pink, and the jersey, then some more jersey crap over there. I haven't picked up much of his stuff, I haven't even really looked. There hasn't been much that's popped up. I've seen a couple things that I've liked, but I really just don't want to spend anything. Out of 88 Topps traded, .5 away from being a true gem. Mr. Oklahoma State, Mr. Third Base for the White Sox for so many years. Him and the Big Hurt and Blackjack, McDowell, Roberto Hernandez, the closer. I love that. Oh, that team was Karkovice, Joey Cora, Ozzie Guillen. Who else was on there? I'm trying to think of the outfield. I don't think Pasqua was there. If he was, it was for a short time, but I love that team. Calderon was there, R.I.P. But there's a Robin Ventura. It's a slab. KG jersey. Jan Stenerud out of Panini Super Bowl. Out of 07 Topps Ticks. Two-color patch, nice one though. Chad Johnson. Super limited too. Of course, it's obscured by the painter's tape. I'll change that right now. 10 of 15. Nice all-on sticker. Chandler Jones for the Cardinals to 25. Sam Darnold patch from the new playbook to 50. If you've got number 2 of 2, I want it of this card. Out of Panini Victory Lane Racing. He drives, God, I know it's a 0, obviously, but I don't know if it's just in the Busch Series or it's in Winston Cup. Xfinity, and I don't even know what the hell they call it now for the Winston Cup. But from the nameplate, Garrett Smithley, the SMIT. So HLEY is going to be on the back half. On the bottom, let's see, the one of... Let's see if we can pick that up. There. 1 of 2. And that was under $10. Another JJ. Love these cards. 50 out of tier 1. Next 5 were from the same seller. Got 3 Lambarnis. 400, I think. Yep. The helmet, the relic, or the rubber helmet. He had a bunch of stuff. He had a bunch of those helmet cards that absolutely went bonkers. So, Tommy McDonald out of Contenders 09. Not serial number, but I'm presuming it's some SP to like 60, 100, whatever. And I didn't notice the smudge until I got it in and I looked at the picture and there was a picture of the smudge on the listing. I was just so excited to see Riggins for cheap. So I'll have to probably upgrade this at some point. I've got some Jet stuff, but Redskins I didn't think I had. If I do, again, it's that's the collecting goal. It has not gotten started at all this year's sorting at all. At some point, hopefully this year. On this one, Kevin Greene would not come back higher than maybe an 8. At the top, right above his helmet, some chipping issues. The autograph isn't faded at all, but it's just streaky. But again, I want to get one. So check mark. But I want to get one with Carolina. Because he's a big influence down there, and you just don't see him. So I figured whatever it was, $25, I think I got it shipped somewhere in there for. I was like, that's a doable price. So now it's off to the Rams and the Steelers, which Rams stuff is expensive. Steelers is always more expensive. Out of 06 Leaf Limited, Little bump on the bottom. I did not see that. I have to go back and check out the old auction to see if that was mentioned or not. Y Tittle patch. See down on the bottom right there, even on the back, it's a little more pronounced. A little panini chip right in the middle too. So that, I know I didn't get that for much, but still, yeah. Same seller for all this stuff. 97 Stadium Club co-signers. Aeneas Williams, nice with the Cardinals. And then Kevin Hardy, former Illinois Fighting Illini, I think. I know him and Simeon Rice. Love Kevin Hardy. That's another guy just couldn't stay healthy for any length of time. Jeff Garcia. He came out of nowhere, sort of like the Kurt Warner, but he was overshadowed by Mr. Warner. Out of 35. Touchdown Torrey Holt. Gotta get these out of their holders and get that schmutz off there. Nice patched, I think. 25. Leaf Limited, the numbers die cut. I've seen some Randy Moss like this in the past. Nice 3-color to 81. Severely underrated. I just watched yesterday too. Had some rap playing before, then I took a shower, left on YouTube some playlist, whatever it is. And Air Force Ones came on. And Torrey Holt is in that video, along with Ozzie Smith and DeMarco Farr. I want to say there's more. But then in like the Welcome to Atlanta remix, when Murphy Lee's got a verse in there for St. Louis, Fernando Vina, and somebody else in there too. But I couldn't remember. I knew people were in that Air Force One, but I couldn't remember who, and just seeing him, I was like, oh shit. And then seeing Vina, I didn't even know he was in the fucking video for Welcome to Atlanta, the remix. So, I remember I lost this one night at Naomi's teachers' conferences because I didn't want to bid during it. Or I wanted to, but then I couldn't because it ended while we were in the conference and I'd forgotten about it. I think the same patch to Fitty. Out of 05 rookies and stars to 25. Nice little Roger Craig. American theme, red, white, and blue. Especially the great American heroes. Cheap as shit here. I know it looks cornballish, but for under $12 to get this dude's auto on a semi-reputable card, it's better than those bar cards. Nice Hines Ward to 75 with press pass. 04 Topps Chrome. Champ Bailey relic. Newly inducted to the Hall of Fame. Old School Insert Revolution. Will to Win. Jerry Rice. Can't go wrong with those. Numbered to 5,000. Cheaper than the price tag. For all those clamoring and gasping amongst yourselves. Another Topps Chrome Pro Bowl badge, and that's 03 to 75. Thought I got a cheap price on that too. From one of the Facebook groups, Jason Bosey. I know you don't watch videos. Foxborough Sensation 11. Foxy got the barber pole DeAndre Ayton, and then for a buddy. I hope I see him at Nationals. I can hand him this fucker. Aurelius Ben. He's a big Aurelius Ben collector. He was. I try to keep that going in him. What do I do first? I'll do that one. from one of the groups. Thomas Cabriolet patch, one of those in the game gloves off for the Maple Leafs, I presume. And then out of, I don't know if this is Collegiate. Yeah, Collegiate 18 flawless Cliff Hagan on card auto for Kentucky. It's 25. I've also got my 80s bucket there. Always like to leaf through that type of stuff, even if the pricing is absolutely fucking jacked. Al Harrington, SP Sign of the Times, out of Zach Parsons. Must be 0001. Design leaves a lot to be desired, especially the middle part, but it's on card. Elite Dual Pen Pal of DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley. That will not be the last DJ Moore you will see in this video. Andre Drummond, Gala, auto to 40. Big fan of his. Very, very underrated. Duke Johnson, Topps Diamond to 125. Auto was very, whatever. Triple patch, all event used, 21 of 49. Dante Pettis, Calvin Ridley, DJ Moore out of Gold Standard. Not a big fan of the event worn, but I like it's actually all multicolor. And it was within reason, so that always helps the fight to determine whether or not you're actually going to go for something. It's within what you expect or what you don't mind paying, then it's easier to justify in your mind. These three were from the same seller, different auctions. I wanted one of them, and then I was like, well, you know what, I'll check, see what else he has, because again, the price of the grading would have trumped the end price by several dollars. So he had these other two for cheap starting, and this one was one of them. Cargo 06 blue 95, numbered to 199. Centering edges and surface got 9.5s, corners 9. Then I saw this, and I haven't picked up any of this guy's stuff in forever and a day. How it got a 10 autograph, I don't know. I'm just looking really at it now. I saw him come in the other day, and I was, nope, they're here. Let's put them aside. Centering, edges got 9.5s. Surface got a 10, corners got 9. AJ Vegas, 2010 Bowman Chrome, blue refractor autograph. And if you look at the autograph above the U in USA Baseball down towards the bottom left, it goes off sticker. So how in the hell did that get a 10? Good job, Beckett. And the main card I want to get from that particular seller. 1995 Bowman, Bobby Abreu. I've already got one. They both cost me, I think, $5.99 plus shipping. Maybe the other's $5.50, but I mean, it's cheap. I really can't turn these down at that price. Centering, corners, and surface get 9.5s. Edges get 9 for a final of 9.5. So, again, glad to add those. God, those are all might have been under 20 delivered for them all. And I know on the blue Vegas I used to pay 12 to 18 for those when he was coming up, and now he just sort of stalled out. So, Denny, hockey. You got NASCAR early, now you get hockey. Don't think any wrestling. Crown Royale 13-14 silhouettes patch to 99. Out because he decided to fight. Dumba. Won this in on one of the Facebook, one of those huge groups. I think it's called like Finest 2.0 cards. I don't know, like 15,000 members on there. On a Topps Inception 2013, the green variation, yellow? I don't know. To 75, though. Le'Veon Bell rookie patch. Auto. Rookie. Patch auto. Rookie. The Department of Redundancy Department. And I won this card from the same seller. 3 of 3. Classics 16? Which I think I've seen that card floating around several times, and I finally won it. I've already got, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 10 Ted Hendricks, but like the low numbered one. Danny, where are you? Where are you at? I've seen this so many times on eBay, so many. Finally got it. Best offered it. Got it for about half price. Dumba patches are to 30. This came today out of Museum Collection 2017. It's a 5. 2010 Triple Threads booklet. This used to be a huge card. And the number, I didn't even notice now, but 37 of 50, and somebody wears 37 on that side of the card. So, Mr. Strasburg's jersey number, I didn't even notice that. I just noticed that it was Johnson, and I was like trying to get those if I can, if they're within reason. Might be some duds in here, but the last card I'll show to this. There's a Paul Pierce jersey. Christmas Day of 2013. Not too bad here. 2017 National Treasures Baseball. Johnny Mize, Teddy Williams. Dual bat to 99. I said you're going to see another DJ Moore, and this one's fucking insane. Out of this year's Leaf Certified, Panini Certified, Mirror Purple Autograph Patch to 10. It's a pretty fancy patch in there, if I do say so myself. Let's see if we can get a little better look. There's the numbering there. So I was happy to add that. I thought fairly reasonable price. I don't know. I didn't even look to see what other stuff similar to that went for. I just had numbers in mind, and it was well within what I was willing to pay. This one, I was on Blowout, made a post, which I rarely do. I made a post that rarely got barely any response, which always happens. Guy said, I know it's not what you're looking for in the post, but I've got this. And I think Matt Colley, Herd Fan 87, love you, Matthew, messaged me back around Thanksgiving about this. Some guy was selling this. I messaged, or I said, hey, I'll take a chance and try to negotiate with it, or for this, because I want it. Thank God I only have 3 cards left after this one. But I completely spaced it. When I said I was going to post on Blowout, I'm like, fuck. I saw that message, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot all about this dude. And so it changed hands. Somebody else must have picked up the lot, but offered it to me for 20 shipped, and I was like, I can't pass that up. So Mirror Emerald, probably from the glove or something, or the waistband of his underwear. Jay Samaro. Logo shield. Autograph. Show you the back. Don't worry. Hold on. Uno de uno. So, for 20 bucks for a collection, no, most people wouldn't pay 20 bucks. That's them, not me. Another bopper from, I wouldn't say from the list, but I mean, what the guy had at the price for, or at the original price, and then for what I got it for, I'm happy. It was a lot cheaper. Probably 80 bucks cheaper. But out of National Treasures, plus it has a picture. National Treasures 2012. Commissioner of the NFL from 46 to 59. Negotiated the first league-wide national TV broadcast or contract, revenue sharing plan, and the guy that actually I just farted. Coined the phrase on any given Sunday. And I think he was a coach for the Eagles and Steelers, and he was horseshit. Bert Bell. Numbered 6 of 8. The hard case needs to get swapped out, but at least it's properly protected. Next one, glad I saw it come back up when I had funds immediately available, so I hit the bin, even overpaid in my own opinion. And finally got it as one certified auto. Phil Villapiano. Again, NFL films. Look him up on some of the old stuff. Just talking about the 70s. Amazing. Just a true badass. Didn't have the greatest career, but I mean, he played a lot of those just fucking bad teams. Badass teams of the 70s. Last card, because I'm running out of time. 06, Leaf Limited to 25. The Bulldog, Clyde Turner. That, friends, on eBay was a buy it now for $30. $30 for that patch. Of a guy that played in like the 20s and 30s. I think more so in the 30s. So, there it is. Take her easy, YouTube. She's easy. Take her twice.